Welcome to Kwavebox, your home for all things K-drama, K-celebs, and K-lovers. Buckle up, because today we're diving deep into a statement that no one, not even his most loyal fans, ever expected to hear. It was just an ordinary fan event, or so everyone thought. But what Lee Min-ho said that night, it instantly silenced the room, sent hearts racing, and made headlines across the globe. All I want is peace with my wife.
Wait. Wife. Peace?
Lee Min-ho. Before we jump to conclusions, let's rewind and piece together this emotional roller coaster, one moment at a time. Grab a cup of tea, your favorite plushie, and get ready to experience this with us like you were right there beside him. Let's go back to just a few days before that shocking line was spoken. Lee Min-ho had been scheduled for a fan meet in Busan, his first in-person appearance since rumors about a certain, very private relationship started swirling again. Those whispers had been quiet for months, but the tension in the air was impossible to ignore as he stepped on stage. Fans noted immediately. He looked different. Not tired, but not completely relaxed either. His eyes scanned the audience. He gave his signature gentle smile. The fans screamed, but something felt different. Even the tone of his voice was softer than usual. Now here's where it gets interesting. During the Q&A portion, a fan shyly asked, "Appa, you always look so calm, but is there anything you're struggling with these days?" Silence. You could literally hear a pin drop. Even the host looked a little taken aback. But Min-ho? He didn't dodge the question. Instead, he lowered the mic for a second, took a deep breath, and slowly said, "There are days when I just want peace. Peace with my wife." At first, the crowd thought he was joking. Nervous laughter rippled through the audience. But he didn't laugh. He didn't smile. He continued, "There's so much noise in our world. Fame, expectations, gossip. But at the end of the day, all I want is to come home, sit quietly, and just have peace with the woman I love." At this point, jaws on the floor. Cameras stopped clicking. Fans were blinking in shock. Did he just say wife? People started murmuring. And then the questions came rushing in. Who is he talking about? Is he secretly married? Was this a metaphor? Or a confession? Here's where it gets even more real. After the event ended, fans flooded social media with clips of the moment. Within hours, the phrase Lee Min-ho wife was trending across Twitter, Instagram, Naver, and TikTok. Everyone had theories. Some believed it was about Song Hye-kyo after their recent on-screen chemistry sent fans into shipping overdrive. Others said it had to be a metaphorical wife, symbolizing inner peace. But a few eagle-eyed fans pointed out something that shook things even more. That same day, Lee Min-ho had been spotted quietly visiting a small cafe in Hanamdong, and not alone. A woman had been seen entering the cafe with him, wearing a hat and mask, and fans were quick to zoom in. Was it Song Hye-kyo? Was it Park Min-young? Or someone entirely new? The cafe visit lasted only 30 minutes, and no official pictures were released. But the rumors exploded. Fans started recalling past interviews where Min-ho subtly mentioned someone he wishes he could protect without cameras watching. Then, an old quote resurfaced from a 2023 magazine interview where he said, "I don't believe love has to be public to be real. The truest form of love is what you can hold on to in private." Fans began piecing it all together like a detective mystery. What if he had been in a relationship all this time? What if he is married, quietly, secretly, and the woman he's trying to protect is someone he's loved away from the spotlight? Let's pause for a second. What do you think, Kwavebox fam? Eyes, do you believe Lee Min-ho is secretly married? Thaw balloon, or do you think this was more symbolic, a way to express his desire for calm and love in a crazy world? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. We're reading them all. Speech balloon, backhand index pointing down. Now let's go deeper. If this was a confession, what led him to make it now? Some fans believe it was triggered by the ongoing media scrutiny around his rumored closeness with Song Hye-kyo. The two had been spotted together multiple times over the past year, from charity events to late-night dinner outings. While both agencies denied dating rumors, the chemistry between them was undeniable. In fact, an anonymous industry insider recently told a Korean tabloid, they're extremely close. Whether it's romantic or not, they protect each other fiercely.
Interesting, right?
Others pointed to his increasingly philosophical Instagram posts. Over the past few months, Lee Min-ho's captions had become more poetic, talking about time, silence, warmth, and solitude. One caption read, "A home is not a place. It's a feeling, and sometimes that feeling is just being understood." Is this a man yearning for peace amid fame? Or is this a man finally expressing what he's been holding inside for too long? More surprisingly, just 2 days after the fan meeting, another clue emerged. A longtime stylist of Min-ho posted a now-deleted story showing a ring box captioned, "The one you cherish most deserves the quietest promise." Fans went wild. A ring box. Was it an engagement ring? Or perhaps a wedding ring? As expected, Min-ho's agency released a short statement the next morning. Lee Min-ho continues to appreciate the love from fans. Any personal matters remain private. Cryptic?
Yes. Confirming?
Not really, but also not denying. And now, the fandom is more divided than ever. Some fans feel heartbroken, thinking they may have lost their oppa to someone in secret. Others are fiercely protective, saying, if he's found someone who gives him peace, let him have it. And honestly, that sentiment echoes what many idols and actors are quietly seeking. Love, security,
Peace.
away from the chaos of constant judgment. At this point in the journey, Kwavebox fam, we want to know, Sparkles, if you could say something directly to Lee Min-ho after this confession, what would it be? Would you say, thank you for being honest? Or, please tell us the truth? Or maybe even, we love you no matter what? Let us know in the comments. This moment isn't just about gossip, it's about connection. Real feelings. Real people. Now, zooming out, what does this mean for Lee Min-ho's future? Fans believe this was his way of slowly preparing the world for a new chapter. Whether that means marriage, a public relationship, or stepping away from the limelight for a while, no one can say for sure. But one thing's clear. Lee Min-ho is no longer chasing fame. He's chasing peace. That raw honesty has left fans stunned, heartbroken, proud, confused, but mostly just deeply moved. As we come to the end of this emotional ride, let's pause and reflect together. This wasn't just a headline. It was a moment of rare vulnerability from one of the biggest stars in Asia. Whether wife was literal or symbolic, what matters is the humanity in his words. And maybe that's why we love him so much. Not just because he's handsome, not just because he's talented, but because he's real. So, if you felt something during this story, share it. If this made you think differently about love, fame, or life, don't keep it inside. Drop your thoughts in the comments, send this to your K-drama bestie, and let's have a real heart-to-heart right here on Kwavebox. And remember, just like Lee Min-ho said, all I want is peace with my wife. Maybe we're all just looking for our own version of peace, too. See you in the next story. Stay kind, stay curious, and keep loving K-drama moments that make us feel alive.